Om Sairam Shri Sairam Jai Jai Sairam. Chapter 39. Baba's knowledge of Sanskrit. His interpretation of a verse from Gita. Construction of the Samadhi Mandir. This chapter deals with Baba's interpretation of a verse from the Bhagavad Gita, as some people believe that Baba had little knowledge of Sanskrit, but by the interpretation of Nana Sahib Chandoka's query, Hemant Pant refuted that charge in the chapter number 50, and as it deals with the same subject matter, it is incorporated in this chapter. Preliminary. Blessed is Shri and blessed is Dwarkamai, where Shri Sai lived and moved until he took Mahasamadhi. Blessed are the people of Shirdi, whom he obliged and for whom he lived there. Shirdi was a small village first, but it attained importance on account of his contact and became a Tirtha, holy place of pilgrimage. Equally blessed are the women folk of Shirdi, blessed in their whole and undivided faith in him. They sang the glories of Baba while bathing, grinding, pounding corn, and doing other household work. Baba's interpretation. Nobody believed that Baba knew Sanskrit. One day he surprised all by giving an interpretation of a verse from the Gita to Nana Sahib Chandorkar. A brief account about this matter was written by Mr. B.V. Dev, retired Mamlatdar, and published in Marathi in Shri Sai Leela magazine, volume 4, Shupta Vishaya, page 563. Short accounts of the same are also published in Sai Baba, page 36. Both by B.V. Narasimha Swami. Mr. B.V. Dev has also given an English version of this in his statement dated 27/9/1936 and published on page 66 of Devotees' Experiences Part 3 by Narasimha Swami. As Mr. Dev has got first-hand information about the subject from Nana Sahib himself, he gives below his version. Nana Sahib Chandoka was a good student of Vedanta. He had read Gita with commentaries. He fancied that Baba knew nothing of Sanskrit texts. So Baba one day pricked and bubbled. These were the days before crowds flocked to Baba, when Baba had individual meetings at the mosque with such devotees. Nana was sitting near Baba and massaging his legs and muttering something under his breath. Baba said, "Nana, what are you mumbling yourself?" Nana, "I am reciting a sloka." Baba, "What sloka?" Nana, "From Bhagavad Gita." Baba, "Say it loudly." Nana then recited BG 434, which is as follows. Tatvidhi pranipatena pariprashanena sevaya ubadeshyanti te jnanam jnaninas padashina. Baba, "Nana, do you understand it?" Nana said, "Yes." Baba said, "If you do, then tell me its meaning." Nana said, "It means this, making Sashtang Namaskar, that is prostration, asking the Guru, serving him, learn what knowledge this knowledge is. Then those who have attained the real knowledge of the Satvastu will give you Upadesha of knowledge." Baba said, "Nana, I do not want this sort of collected purport of the whole stanza. Give me each word its grammatical force and meaning." Then Nana explained it word by word. Baba said, "Nana, is it enough to merely make prostration?" Nana said, "I do not know any other meaning for the word pranipat than making prostration." Baba said, "What is pariprashna?" Nana asking questions. Baba said, "What does prashna mean?" Nana said, the same, that is questioning. Baba, if pariprashna means the same as prashna, why did Vyasa add the prefix pari? Was Vyasa off his head? Nana said, "I do not know of any other meaning for the word pariprashna." Baba said, "Seva. What sort of seva is meant?" Nana said, "Just what we are doing to you." Baba said, "Is it enough to render such service?" Nana said, "I do not know what more is signified by the word seva." Baba said, in the next line, Ubadeshyanti te jnanam. Can you rate any other word in lieu of jnanam? Nana said, "Yes." Baba said, "What word?" Nana said, "Ajnanam." Baba said, taking that word, is any meaning made out of the verse? Nana, no. Shankara Bhashya gives no such construction. Baba said, never mind. If it does not, is there any objection to using the word ajnan if it gives a better sense? Nana, I do not understand how to construe by placing ajnan in it. Baba said, why does Krishna refer Arjun to Tattvadarshis to do his prostration, interrogation and service? Was not Krishna a Tattvadarshi, in fact Jnana itself? Nana said, yes, he was, but I do not make out why he referred Arjun to Jnanis. Baba said, have you not understood this? Nana was humiliated, his pride was knocked down. Then Baba began to explain. It is not enough merely to prostrate before the Jnanis. We must make Sarvasva, Sharanagati to the Sadguru. That is complete surrender. Mere questioning is not enough. The question must not be made with any improper motive or attitude, or to trap the Guru and catch mistakes in the answer, or out of idle curiosity. It must be earnest with the view to achieve spiritual progress or liberation. Seva is not rendering service with the feeling that one is free to offer or refuse service. One must feel that he is not the master of the body, that the body is Guru's and exists merely to render service to him. If this is done, the Sadguru will show you what the knowledge referred to in the previous stanza is. Nana did not understand what is meant by saying that a Guru teaches Ajnan. Baba said, how is Jnana Upadesh, that is imparting of realization, to be effected? Destroying ignorance is Jnana. Of verse OB 1396 of Dhyaneshwari commenting on Gita 18 to 66 says, removal of ignorance is, O Arjun, if dream and sleep disappear, you are yourself. It is like that. Also, OV 83 on Gita 5:16 says, is there any different or independent in Jnana besides the destruction of ignorance? Expelling darkness means light. Destroying duality means non-duality, that is Dvaita Advaita. Whenever we speak of destroying Dvaita, we speak of Advaita. Whenever we talk of destroying darkness, we talk of light. If we have to realize the Advaita state, the feeling of Dvaita is ourself has to be removed. That is the realization of the Advaita state. Who can speak of Advaita while remaining in Dvaita state? Unless one gets into the state of non-duality, how can one know it and realize it? Again, the Shishya, like the Sadguru, is the embodiment of Jnana. The difference between the two lies in the attitude, high realization and unrivaled capacity and Aishwarya Yoga. The Sadguru is Nirgun, Sat Chit Anand. He has indeed taken human form to elevate mankind, but his real Nirgun nature is not destroyed thereby even a bit. His existence, divine power and wisdom remain undiminished. The disciple also is in fact of the same Swarupa, but it is overlaid by the effect of the sanskars of innumerable births in the shape of ignorance, which veils his views that he is Shuddha Chaitanya. As stated therein, he gets the impressions, I am Jiva, a creature meek and poor. The Guru has to root out these offshoots of ignorance and has to give upadesh or instruction to the disciple held spellbound for endless generations by the ideas of his being a Jiva, and Guru imparts the teaching. You are God, you are mighty and opulent. Then he realizes that he is God really. The perpetual delusion under which the disciple is laboring, that is he is the body, that he is a creature or ego, that God and the world are different from him, is an ignorance inherited from innumerable past births. From actions based on it, he has derived his joy, sorrows and mixtures of both. To remove this delusion, this error, this root ignorance, he must start the inquiry. How did the ignorance arise? Where is it? And to show him, this is called the Guru's Upadesh. The following are the instances of Ajnan. I am a jiva. Second one, I am a body. Third one, God, world, and jiva are different. Fourth one, I am not God. Fifth one, not knowing that body is not the soul. Sixth one, not knowing that God, world, and jiva are one. Unless these errors are exposed to his view, the disciple cannot learn what is God, jiva, world, body, how they are interrelated, and whether they are different from each other or one and the same. To teach him these and destroy his ignorance is this instruction in Jnana or Ajnan. Why should Jnana be imparted to the Jiva? Upadesh is merely to show him his error and destroy his ignorance. Construction of Samadhi Mandir. Baba never made any fuss about the things which he wanted to accomplish, but he so skillfully arranged the circumstances that the people were surprised at the slow but sure results attained. The construction of the Samadhi Mandir is an instant. Shriman Babu Sahib Bhuti, the famous multimillionaire of Nagpur, lived in Shri with his family. Once an idea arose in his mind that he should have a building of his own there. Sometimes after this, while he was sleeping in Deshaswada, he got a vision. Baba appeared in his dream and ordered him to build a vada with the temple. Shama, who was sleeping there, also got a similar vision. When Babu Sahib awakened, he saw Shama crying and asked the latter as to why he was in tears. The latter replied that in his vision Baba came to him and ordered distinctly, "Build the vada with the temple. I shall fulfill the desires of all." On hearing the sweet and loving words of Baba, I was overpowered with emotion. My throat was choked, my eyes were overflowing with tears, and I began to cry. Babu Sahib was surprised to see that both their visions tallied. Being a rich and incapable man, he decided to build a vada there and drew up a plan with Shama, that is Madhav Rao. Kaka Sahib Dikshit also approved of it, and when it was placed before Baba, he also sanctioned it immediately. Then the construction work was duly started, and under the supervision of Shama, the ground floor, the cellar, and the well were completed. Baba, on his way to and from Lendi, also suggested some improvements. Further work was entrusted to Babu Sahib Jog, and when it was going on, an idea struck Babu Sahib's beauty's mind that there should be an open space or platform, and in the center the image of Murlidhar, that is Lord Krishna with the flute, be installed. He asked Shama to refer this matter to Baba and get his consent. The latter asked Baba about this when he was just passing by the Vada. On hearing Shama, Baba gave his consent, saying, "After the temple is complete, I will come there to stay." And staring at the Vada, he added, "After the Vada is complete, we shall use it. We shall live, move, play there, embrace each other and be happy." Then Shama asked Baba whether this was the auspicious time to begin the foundation work of the central room of the shrine. The latter answered in the affirmative. Then Shama got a coconut broken there and started the work. In due time, the work was completed and an order was also placed for making a good image of Murlidhar. But before it was ready, a new situation turned up. Baba became seriously ill. Babu Sahib became very sad and dejected, thinking that if Baba passed away, his Vada would not be consecrated by the holy touch of Baba's feet, and all his money would be wasted away. But the words, "Keep me in the Vada," which came out of Baba's mouth just before his passing away, consoled not only Babu Sahib but one and all. In due time, Baba's holy body was placed and preserved in the central shrine meant for Murlidhar, and Baba himself became Murlidhar, and the Vada thus became the Samadhi Mandir of Sai Baba. His wonderful Leela is unfathomable. Blessed and fortunate is Babu Sahib Bhuti, in whose Vada lies the holy and the pure body of Baba. Bow to Shri Sai. Peace be to all. Thank you.